It wasn't long ago that you felt excited about a new job, a new opportunity. Now that you're closer to it, you're starting to realize that the opportunity is too small and you're going to outgrow it too quickly. What should you do? Should you grin and bear it? But what if it's just too boring? Should you ask the boss for something bigger? But what if they think you're an ungrateful complainer? You don't want them to get the wrong idea. Hi, my name is Amy K. Watson, and I help professionals just like you to feel motivated, confident, and clear at work and sometimes even at home. And I've been running into this very situation a lot lately. It turns out that what they say is true. All that glitters may not be gold. But now what? Well, I want to put this into context for you and share some insights that my very own clients have come into in the course of coaching. And I believe this will help you too. First, the context. High performers get a sense of satisfaction from challenge. There are certainly other sources of satisfaction, such as work that gives you a sense of purpose or meaning, or getting to work with people you enjoy. But many high-performing professionals want to feel challenged by their work. And this makes a lot of sense. It's a great feeling when you get into flow, or what's called the zone. It's the opposite of watching the clock. This is where you are when work feels like play. We achieve flow when challenge and skill match up. When your skills are developing, you need smaller challenges to get into flow. When your skills are stronger, you actually crave bigger responsibilities and want to be trusted with the challenges that will meet your skill level and help you get into flow. So it makes sense that if you're in a role where there's not enough challenge, your satisfaction drops. So what can you do? I asked the questions earlier that some of my clients ask themselves. Should I grin and bear it? But what if it's just too boring? Should I ask my boss for something bigger? But what if he thinks I'm an ungrateful complainer? You don't want them to get the wrong idea. So start here. You think first, what's the right idea? What is the impression you do want them to have? Probably you want them to be impressed by your skills, excited to have you on the team, and looking out for opportunities on your behalf so they can give you a heads up when something comes along that they know you'll love for your next stretch assignment. Well, if that's the impression you want them to have, what's the best way to make sure they get that impression? It may not be that conversation. First, bring your skills to bear on whatever assignment you already have. It's probably an obvious answer. Yep, you knew that, and you already do that. Second, show up to work and to team meetings with enthusiasm and an interest in supporting whatever the boss's priority is today. That might be a bit more of a struggle if your satisfaction is starting to drop, but you're probably still doing it because you and an extra cup of coffee can. The third one might be a little less intuitive. And that is to make sure that your manager knows what you will love for your next stretch assignment. This one can be a lot harder. Do you know what you would love to stretch into next? To get answers to that, you'll probably need to do some research. First, reflect on the people you know, or at least have seen in action in your industry or even in your company. Who is doing work that you admire? Who inspires you so that you feel like you want to be like them? Take some time to identify the qualities you admire so much, and then rate your own skill level with demonstrating those qualities. It can be a great idea to get some feedback from others who know you well too. Ask them to what extent they can see that quality in you. This can help you to develop a list of the skills that you want to develop and the stretch assignments most likely to help you get there. Now, part of your research also needs to come in the form of networking, connecting with people who have the skills you've identified and learning from them how they developed those skills, while you also share with them about what makes you want to develop those skills too. You don't have to ask them for stretch assignments, but making those connections will make it a lot easier for them to connect you with opportunities. All right, that's what I have for you today in this video. If you've learned something that's going to be useful for you, would you give it a thumbs up? That really helps me out, lets me know that content like this is relevant to your needs. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below and anything else you might have a question about, and subscribe if you want to. Until the next one, be good to yourself. Bye.